And that's a good shot. Cracked it, and there it is. Towards Abe. Weairassist taking on CS Lions. That's in the air. That went over the fielder. Entered up in a boundary there. What a shot that is. Jishnu Raj into attack. Got enough width on that ball. And Rakesh better with the shot. And now straight to the field there. Cricket Shack already with a win. They had to make another one. That's up in the air. Fielder there. Taken comfortably. First one down. Rakesh departs. This is over number 2. Jisnojit strikes and one down here for Cricket Shack. CS Kings down for 1 for 6. One wicket down for 6 runs. Good start here from the bowlers of Weairassist CC. Playing the first match of the season here in Spinvic 2026. We are in Palace Oval. And that brings Muhammad Shihabuddin Labba, the new batter. Jisnojit here to continue. Well bowled, very well bowled. And now that's again straight to the fielder, into the over. 2 done, it's 6 on board for the loss of 1. 6 runs on board, 1 wicket down. Now the lights are on here in Palace Oval. Fest of white ball cricket happening. Spinvic Cup 2026. Just a push forward, straight back to the bowler. What a start this is to over number 3. Krishnadas and Muhammad Shihabuddin out there in the center. This is the 3rd over. And now that is just a push forward to Abhay. Krishnadas alongside with Muhammad Shihabuddin. .26 runs on board, 1 wicket down. So he'll be taking the run up again. Big match to follow, big game in action. CS Kings vs Weairassist CC. Match number 4 of the day. Comes down the track, and that was an attractive one to see. A true edge, and the ball rest towards the onside for a boundary. Of the mark in style here from Krishnadas. And now it's a swing, it's a miss, it's a dot ball. 2.4 completed, 10 runs on board and 1 wicket down. CS Kings. They won the toss, they elected to bat first. Abhay and Jisnujits to start other things. Abhay bowling the 2nd over of his spell. And now he pulls that one off, and that is a very good throw. A direct hit try there from Jisnujits. So it's all happening. How good are cricketing actions. How big the start. Bunsey Aging Wolves had a win. Willingdon CC won all 3. Lots with a big win and made to 4 points. So 3 overs done. It's 10 on board for the loss of 1 wicket here for CS Kings. Fourth over to start. It's 11 on board for the loss of 1. Pick up shot on the back foot. And now that is a very good stop from the fielder. Fourth over to start. It's 12 on board right now. Muhammad Shihabuddin Labba and Krishnadas, the 2 batters, out there in the center. Just a neck, very good tap, nudged it, and it's a chase, and in the end it's a boundary. That's more runs added to the total. Big boundary there, very good looking shot. 16 runs now on cards. Jisnojit to continue. 2 singles, then a boundary. Muhammad Shihabuddin. And that's a big shot. It's all running. And it's working really good here for CS Kings. The ball had a slight movement and that was in the gap. There was a flying slip in place, but he couldn't accommodate it. 20 for 1. This is over number 4. Tries to pull it, couldn't connect that one. That hits badly on his stomach. Over number 4 in progress. 20 on cards for the loss of 1 wicket right now. Krishnadas alongside with Muhammad Shihabuddin. And we are up here for the last ball of over number 4. Just a push forward and straight to the fielder. Bowler himself involving there after 4. It's 20 for the loss of 1 here for CS Kings. Abhay is here to continue. And now that's away. 2 away, wide to start. Wide to start of the things here to over number 5. The final over of the power play coming up. 21 for 1 now. Weairassist CC taking on CS Kings. Nothing to appeal. Going down the leg. The vision is so clear. Oh, that was swinging and that was missing. Completely missed by the batter. When the movement is going right, it's tough for the batters to accommodate. Under the lights, playing their first match. It's 21 for 1. Pickup shot, very well done. Brilliant punch, Krishnadas. Now getting into the turn. 25 runs on board. What a strike it is. Just chipped it over. He middled that one really well. And now that is a terrific one. And that goes all the way. Sailed it over the fence. What a connection this is from Krishnadas. At the first he was there struggling against that pace, and now he is there adjusting to the pace really well. And it's a big 6. 31 for 1. This is over number 5. And see that shot. It's up in the air. And it is landing, and it's a boundary. Runs are coming in. And that's in the air. Oh, he drops it. That anticipation was really good to watch. 5 overs done. It's 1 down for 36. CS Kings. Power play is completed. And this is a decent way to complete that power play. They were struggling. They were only having 21 runs after 4. Then in the final, then the last over, the previous one, they were able to put up 15 runs, and that made them to 36 for the loss of 1 after 5. $36 for 1 after 5. 6th over to start, and there comes Safir, the new bowler into attack. Krishnadas on 20, Muhammad Shihabuddin Lebba batting on 9 of 7. No width offered, and there it is. A wide signaled there from the umpire. Wide to start the things here to over number 6. 37 on cards. And that was just a push forward. Oh, that's too close. A very good throw. Intended one there from the fielder. When he saw the batter is slowing down, he was trying for an acceleration. That is a very good try. Oh, that's pretty close. Very well kept. And now see, trying for a run out, couldn't make it enough. Sixth over in progress, 38 for 1. And there again, just a miss, just away. That is a shot, but it is in the air. Oh, it is dropped. Real big chance. And now see that one. Swing at the base, and now that's again for a wide. $41 for 1. Straight to the fielder, and there is a man in the long on. Good single to wind up the over. 6-run over comes to an end. After 6, it is 42 for the loss of 1. Comes down the track, the first ball. Oh, where that is hitting. What really happened there? Let's check and see through the replay. Hits it on the forehead. Helmet is the big safety measure. There he tried, couldn't connect it. This is the 7th over, it's 44 for 1. $44 on board, 1 wicket down, over number 7. Shafiq to continue. And that's perfectly bowled. Anyhow, he is not missing those balls. That is what is very important here in this occasion. See that got that leg right at the right time. Just saving that ball. That was so near Shafiq to continue. And now he was trying for a cross-batted swing. Jishnojit, the fielder there in the deep. And that is another single. 45, 1 wicket down over number 7. Krishnadas batting on 21 of 20. Alongside with Muhammad Shihabuddin. It's an appeal. Very big appeal. Saying that will miss the leg stump line. You are in the 7th over. Let's have a look at that Spinvic replay. Good decision, I can say, from the umpire. That's in the air. That is well connected. Goes all the way to the distance. Big maximum. 7 done, 52 for the loss of 1. And that's it. Looks like a hit wicket. Safir strikes, Krishnadas departs. Two down for 52. He was not getting the balance right. Hit wicket while offering the shot. He is leaving the field. Second wicket down for 52. And now that's a good start here from Pramod. The new batter walks in. Inside edge and see that was missed by the keeper. How lucky he is. 57 on board for the loss of 2. .57. And that was too close again. Swing and a miss. Dot ball. Safir is generating some good pace. Pramoj alongside with Muhammad Shihabuddin. Eighth over in progress. Now he was trying to pick it up while trying to achieve that one through a shuffle. He couldn't make it enough to the distance. Connection went wrong. And that was beaten by the batter. Again, that was so close. Interesting phase of the game. Pushed it forward and there is a fielder in the deep. .58 for 2. This is over number 8 in progress. And now that's well bowled. It's an appeal there again. Very big appeal from Safir. Over to wind up with a single. After 8, it is 59 for the loss of 2. And that's it. It's a good shot to start. Jishnu Piraj into attack. Ninth over to start here. 60 for the loss of 2. Very well played. On drive there from Pramoj. Flex it. And that finds the ropes for a boundary. Very well played in soft hands. Ninth over to start. That's a very good boundary there. The left arm spinner. See, he was not getting that balance right, even though he got the connection perfect. And now it's an appeal. Very, very big appeal. Was trying to cut it, couldn't connect it. And there it is once again. The try was good. White signaling there from the umpire. Missing the leg stump line completely. 9th over in progress. 66 for 2. That's a good shot. And in the end, a very good work done from Ape in the deep. Over completed. An excellent over comes to an end after 9. 67 for 2. .67 on cards, 2 wickets down, 9 overs done. Agil JB. Spinner into attack, the first ball. And that had turned away from the right-hander. He was trying to pull that one from the back foot. Once again, you should have that patience to feel the ball first. And that's a very good comeback. The batter waited for the delivery this time. They need to work hard on the strike rate. Something near 150 will be a decent one here under lights. CS Kings taking on Weairassist CC. Match number 4 of the day. And now that's an appeal. And that's in the air. Through the surface. Tenth over in progress. It's 69 for 2. Pulls it off in style, and that got a very good connection. Brought a maximum. And now that it is. A good thought process there to wind up the over. After 10, it is 75 for 2. Another 8-run over comes to an end. And that's it, a very good start. Over number 11 to start with the white. Jishnu Piraj here to continue. Was trying for a big shot, couldn't connect it well. Single there now. 78 on board, 2 wickets down, over number 11 in progress. And now that is connected. Oh. Very good save, I think. Jishnu, the man out there in the deep. Was having that thought process like the ball was out. And that was the reason he was trying for a jump. Way inside. And now that's it. Muhammad Shihabuddin walking back to the pavilion. Left body parts. 3 down. Big wicket down. It's 79 for the loss of 3. .4, it's 79 for 3. A very good knock to start. Vaisak, the new batter, into the middle. 80 on cards, 3 wickets down, over number 11 in progress. That went over. That is connected. And it will be a boundary for sure. Pramod. The over ends up with a boundary here. It's 84 for 3 after 11. Eleven overs done. It's 84 for 3. Deepak. Oh, connected. And that gone all the way to the distance. What a shot there from Vaisak. Was trying to cut it, couldn't connect that one. And now that is a shorter one to deal. Deepak, the off spinner, into attack. 7 so far in the first 2 balls. 91 for 3. It's an appeal. Height might be the issue. Very good call. Oh, chance. Why to throw with that much power? It's not an easy pickup for the bowler who is standing there at the non-striker's end. It's a big shot. Oh, there is a fielder. And that's it, taken. Weissag departs. Fourth one down here for 91. It's 91. It's 4 wickets down. There comes a new batter into the middle. Oh, that's it. Very close. Very good work there behind the stems. (91) for the loss of 4. 12th over in progress. And see that one. Very good work there behind the stems. He tries, couldn't connect it. Inside edge. And that will run away for a boundary for sure. Sachu got a connection, got a boundary. Over to complete. And it is 95 on board for the loss of 4. (13th over to start. It's 95 for the loss of 4 wickets. Left arm spinner to continue, and that is well connected by Pramoj. He's doing it step by step. Nearing to 100. CS Kings trying to set a target near to 150. 13th over to start with a boundary there. That's a big one. Is that connected? Yes, it is. Such a big shot. Hunted up on the board. What a start to this over here from Pramoj. Got 10 runs in the first 2 balls. An interesting start. An interesting one to watch out. Jishnu Piraj here to continue. And now that's for another time. It's high and enough. Massive one. And that troubles the bowler for sure. He is now batting in that V. Getting that connection right. Where that middled. That was off from the meat of the blade. Pramoj looks very dangerous now. 1-1-1 for the loss of 4. This over number 13 in progress. That's the cracker. Flat batted. Off from the middle. Gorgeous one to watch. The balance was so good. And he is getting that short one right in the middle of the blade. Straight over the side spin. This is some impressive cricket to watch out here from Pramod. Quickly he is on 34. Now again. Just in his slot. An over pitch delivery. See the bat flow. He is making it with some beautiful shots. Having everything under control. And now he is just claiming that how good he is against the spin. Last ball coming up. Dot ball to wind up. 4 to start, then 4 sixes in a row. 28 run over comes to an end. Promotes to 40 in that one good over. In just 17 balls. After 13, it's 123 for the loss of 4 here for CS Kings. .123 for the loss of 4 wickets. 14th over to start here. Safir is back into attack. One, two, 4 for the loss of 4. 14th over. And that had some good bounce. He's getting the carry right. And that's tough enough. Just a push forward, and there is a fielder in the deep. 14th over in progress. 1-5 for the loss of 4. Singles are working out. That one good over of 28 changes the momentum of the game. It was all in the hands of Weairassist. That 28 run made CS Kings to make the things back. And now that is squeezed and straight to the fielder. And then again it's a dot ball there. 1.11. Safir bowled 17 balls so far. And he's having that upper hand against the batters of CS Kings. That's a good shot. Straight to the field. A good single to work out. And into the over with that single. Just 4 run over there. He's swinging back that momentum. After 14, it's 127 for the loss of 4 here for CS Kings. $127 for the loss of 4 after 14. And now it's a wide to start other things from Jishnu Jets. That was 2 away. Pramoj, the right-hander. 15th over to start with an extra run. 128 up on the cards here for CS Kings. Shot. Is that gone? Is it into the hands? The ball is in the air. And that's gone all the way. Such a connection here from Pramoj. He moves to 48 with that big 6. When you bowl short ball like that, he will connect to you like that. That was in his slot. How steadily, and what a very good way to see that weight transfer from this right-hander. One, 3, 4 for the loss of 4. Connected in the air. The ball landed safely, and in the end, it's a misfield and a boundary. When you are getting that kind of a connection, it's tough for the fielder to stop it. He's in that good form, and 50 up here for Pramoj. What a knock. How good that innings. 23 ball half century here for this right-hander. He's never minding that half century. He wants runs on board. A very good intent. He started slow to the occasion. It was 12 ball 13 thereafter. That anticipation. That one good over of 28. And now in this oversea, got a maximum then a boundary. 52 runs in 24 balls. How well he treated the bowlers in last 3 overs. Never letting them to get that upper hand. And now that's a flick. That's up in the air. Can he get that control right? Yes, and Pramo's done. A big knock off, 52 comes to an end and 5 down here for CS Kings. When you see the replay, he was coming down the track, he was trying to time it. Couldn't time the ball well, and in the end into the hands of the fielder who was standing there in the square. Fourth one down for 138. One, 3, 8. 5 wickets down. 15th over. And now that's a pretty decent delivery there. You can see an appeal there from the non-striker. 1, 3, 8, 5 wickets down. 15th over in progress. Tried for a good hit. Couldn't connect it well. They're trying for the second. They're happy with that single. And a very good throw in the end. Over to wind up. They got that big wicket of Pramod. 15 overs done. It's 139 for 5 here for CS Kings. Shot in the air, first ball. Abhay not taking any risk. The final over of the first innings, 140 for the loss of 5. A bowler who is having that kind of a bounce and you are there to bat without a helmet, that is going to be a dangerous one. Swing and a miss, and this time for a dot ball. The final over. Was trying to move that ball just away from the right-hander. And that was well collected there by the wicketkeeper. 140 on the board, 5 wickets down, 16th over, the final over with 3 more balls to go. Spinvic Cup 2026 A tournament organized here by Cricmates. Spinvic, a venture from Talro. That's a full toss. That's up in the air. And it is cleared. Another good hit to watch. And that goes all the way into the distance. Sachu alongside with Manish Manoj. See in the start, Krishnadas scored a 21 of 22. Captain departs earlier than Shihabuddin. Standard tall with that 34. And that late fireworks from Pramosh made them to that 146. With now Sachu batting with the maximum. Having everything positive. That took a decent bowling unit. And they scored decent runs. Abhay decent 3 overs 21. Jishnu got 26 but he picked 2. And now Safir bowling the 4th over. The one and only man to bowl 4 overs. Is getting a hit in the last over. Just conceding 16 in first 3. And now that was the first big hit. He's receiving there from the batters. Shafiq was the odd one out, who just bowled 1 over and he bowled brilliantly for 8. Spinners went expensive, especially Jishnu Biraj. And now they are running for the second. And up goes the finger. Sachu need to depart. This is the 16th over, the final over dramas. Sachu needed that strike badly, so he was there, intended for the second run. While trying to complete that, he couldn't finish that off in style. One last ball to come up, 6 wickets down, 147. The final ball. (147) for the loss of 6. Last ball coming up. Coming over the stems, going for a cross-batted swing. Will they go for 2? Well picked up, and that's it, run out. It's all done and dusted. First 16 completed, first innings done. They got 148 on board for the loss of 7 wickets. CS Kings. Anticipated. And there you see, pretty late. He forgets to drag the bat. And after 16 overs, 148 for the loss of 7. The story of the first 16 completed here. 7 down for 148 is what CS Kings scored. And the target for match number 4 for Weairassist CC is 149 to win the match. All the very best to both the teams. With one more match to go, the second innings will be starting soon. And you are watching Spinvic Cup 2026. Thank you to all the sponsors once again. And from now on, I'm going to take a breather, and it will be Zayan here in the comp box for the next. (54 overs). So in 10 minutes, we will start the second innings, and we will have a short break now.
Well, good evening to everyone. Here we are for the second half of the movie between the CS Kings and the Weairassist. The equation for the run chase is set. 149. The target to be achieved by the Weairassists. And it's Sachu who opens up the bowling for the CS Kings against Shafiq of the Weairassist. We're getting ready to be underway with the run chase. The final part of the story. First ball driven straight to the cover. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how both these teams plan to be underway. Hitting the deck there, and no one gets a hold of that one. That's going to be the easiest of boundaries for Weairassist. That gets their scoreboard up to 5. Not how you want to start off your over. An honest mistake from Sachu there. Let's see how he comes back. This time he gets the line a bit more tighter. Shafiq just trying to slice it away, fails to do so. Same ball once again, this time. Bit of a straight batted attempt, completely missing. Not being able to get a hold of the swing of the ball. Both batsmen yet to get runs from the bat. He's getting the line right, the length as well. He's hitting those hard lengths. It's going to be easy to slog your bat away. You got to play it to the swing of the ball. He just tries to compensate for those dot balls, trying to get those power play boundaries. Not connecting whatsoever though. One more ball left in the over so far. Just those extra 5 runs coming from it. This time he drives it, but not with a lot of power. But indecisive whether to drive it or defend it. First over done then. Really good comeback by Sachu after that first wide boundary. It's 5 for no loss. Flicks it away behind the wicket. Smart stuff indeed by Rasim. All the Weairassist getting off to a cracking start out in the power play. First ball from Praveen. Flicked away for a 4. Now that's what you call a comeback. That's a comeback of character from Praveen. The pitch doing wonders there for the bowler. Always satisfying to see when you bowl the ball and you see the ball swerving away from the batsman, almost brushing the edge. That's when you know it's your day. Time he manages to connect with that defense. Quick run into the wickets from Shafiq and Rasim there. Shafiq gets back on strike. Yet to get off the mark after facing his first 6 balls. Just trying to use that width, but not getting his eyes on the ball though. Once again missing out. He has been given width by Praveen, not being able to utilize it though. There is a deep point in place and the third man. If he clips the top edge, his game gone. He keeps it wide outside the reach of the batsman there. He steps down the track, but he does not watch the ball. When he's stepping down the track, it's always a risk. It's a do or die situation. That's the second over done. It's 10 for no loss. Well, what a shot that is! I did not expect the ball to go that far. But he's managed to make it work. A maximum from the bat of Rasim. Time to absolute perfection. Picked upon the rice. That's what the new ball can do. He's definitely getting those runs right now. For the Weairassist right now. Bouncer there, not being able to pull it away. It was jolted towards his body, wasn't it? This one goes far down the pads. Looks like it had some pad on its way. Trying to mix up those lines now, Sachu. Goes for a bit of a calculated risk. Rasim stepping down the track. Trying to get early on the swing. Pretty sure Sachin noticed it beforehand. He's putting the length back. That chipped up in the air. Was heavily sliced, wasn't it? Just one bounce to the fielder, I thought, man. If a rogue shot there by Rasim, but he gets off strike. Really close call once again. Just trying to get on the mark there. Shafiq yet to do so. 3 overs done. It's 16 for no loss. Such is keeping it wide outside the reach of the batsman once again. Almost edging the wide line as well. This time he connects. Not getting the connection he wants, but he'll definitely get the runs he wants. Just threw his hands to the ball, didn't he? There's no going back once the bat is yanked up. There was a fielder near to it, but the edge was so fine, even the fielder could not reach it. So huge risk taken by the batsman to reach for the ball despite there being a third man as well as a point deep in the circle. Well, that's in the air. It's going to be a tough one under those floodlights. But the catch is taken. What a catch that is. Very well judged by the fielder there at covers. Running back, keeping his head still throughout the entire way. Was in there for a long time. He tried to pick it up once again, just like how he did before. This time he just got the height, not the distance. And the catch is taken safe and secure. No fumbles made whatsoever. Beautiful stuff by the fielding department of the CS Kings. They get their first wicket. The Weairassists lose their first. It's 21 for 1. Well, here we go. First wicket down. New batsman in. This is an opportunity for the new ball bowler Praveen to get some more, maybe, to put the new batsman under pressure. Ball goes there under the bat. You have to read the pitch. It's going to be a crucial couple of deliveries, this one. It's a wicket over. Can Praveen find some more in this power play with a new ball in hand? Keeper misses out there. Third man fielder covers it off though. That is signaled wide as well. Couple of extra runs there. Definitely gonna ease up the mind of the new batsman there, Akhil. Shafiq on strike now, yet to get on the mark, having faced 10 balls. Once again, missing out. Looks like he's just trying to hit the ball, not watch it the entire way through. Was straight in the hands, wasn't it? He had reached it. He was running in early. Was there to be caught. He has stepped it out. Got the ball in length. Decides to retire himself out there. Shafiq. Here we go then. Fourth over down. It's 23 for 2. Current run rate nowhere near the required. That's 6 per over, whereas the required run rate is 9 per over. Both new batsmen. Sachu comes back for a third over. Akhil on strike then. He drops it down. A quick single taken. Sensible stuff from Akhil to get off the mark. We've seen Sachu bowling a lot of balls wide outside the off stump. We've seen a lot of batsmen getting beaten just trying to cut it away or slash it away. Dances down the track. A bit of a slow one, a huge appeal. The umpire is too high up though. And they take a run off the pads. Really good mixing up there from Sacho. Not a lot of width given there. Straight to the field right mid-off. It's really tight bowling by the new ball bowlers. This is when you think as a captain, do you finish their overs off considering bowling so well? Or do you bring someone new in, maybe to take up more wickets? Mixed up and he gets punished for it. Akil seeing the ball early, seeing the change of pace a bit more early. He knew he could wait for it, bang it away. 4 from the bat. Really good judgment of the ball there. Well, 5 overs done, it's 29 for 2. The CS Kings can definitely be proud of that power play, the way they've bowled throughout it. I was charged into the hole. Hit it so deep into the ground that it bounced above the bowler himself. Quite surprising to see. Really good delivery there. Praveen once again. Same ball once again. This time, he opens the face of the bat. He calls for the double. It's going to be an ambitious one. And he'll make it just in time. That is how you capitalize on the pressure of the fielder. We need a lot more of these sort of runs. That's gone behind the pads. That'll be a wide. Sensible approach by both the batsmen out there for a Weairassist after losing 2 wickets in the power play. But what a shot that is! And the fielder does not manage to get a hold of that one. I figured it's a bit indecisive. Bit indecisive by the fielder whether to go for the catch or to stop the boundary. And in the end, he does none of them. It was the risk taken. And he's rewarded for that risk. Akhil gets a boundary for himself. Tries hitting the ball once again. He got some power to it. But we've seen a lot of balls from Praveen hitting the deck, giving the batsman no room to swing his arms around. This time he reaches for a little bit more and he goes all the way for a 6. What a shot that is. Hitting it on the front foot. Speed. What speed, he says. With short pitched. He had some time to himself considering there was minimal footwork involved. Just sends it all the way into the nets for a maximum. Explosive way there to end the over. 6 overs done, it's 45 for 2. The run rate has increased from 6 to 7.5 now. Definitely good signs of recovery for the Weairassist. New bowler into the Tiger Ragesh. Starts off with a decent delivery. It's going to be hard to get some maximums of force with the ball pitching like that. Perfectly a bit short of length. That's got to be a stock ball, especially in a limited overs format. Continues to do the same once again. And they take a single from it. Small fumble. Enough for the non-striker to call yes. And he tries to create room for himself, trying to go behind the wicket. Ends up getting a single in front of the wicket. Well, that's in the air. Two fielders don't manage to get to it. Trying to figure out how none of the fielders got to it. It was in the air for a long time. It was the fielders in the 30-yard circle who was approaching it. He was moving towards them as well. Just a slight misjudgment. And that's enough to get him another life. Close call there, really close call. They move on to 51 now. And they come back for the double quite easily. You gotta think twice before taking those risks. We saw that in the previous wall. Trying to just swing his bat around, trying to get those boundaries. You just gotta wait for some time, play it out, play those conditions out, see how it is. 7 overs done, it's 52 for 2. New bowler into the attack. Vaishak. .66 balls, 97 runs required. Tries to go for a slow one there. Ends up missing his line. It'll be a wide. The current run rate is just 1 run away from the required run rate. They just need to keep getting those singles and doubles. You've got to run hard. You've got to run fast for those doubles, especially when you're in the rebuilding phase. Steps down the track once again. He smacks it straight down, long on, long off. That'll be a single. Ah. Alright. We've seen a lot of the bowlers of the CS Kings making sure the ball does not fall in the reach of the batsman. We've seen a lot of dots this match in the second innings. What I says happens once again. And now the dot. Akhil M batting 22 of 13. He's been dealing with those doubles a lot so far. Trying to make use of those slight fumbles by the fielder. He smacks it straight on the ground. What a shot that is. Not a lot of room for that kind of shot, but he makes it look so easy. He makes it work just. Clip the bottom edge there. That's 8 overs done. It's 64 for 2. They're slightly inching themselves on to the required run rate per over. That's high in the air. A leaping effort there by the fielder, not being able to stick onto the ball, and they'll come back for trouble as well. Close call there for Akhil. Not yet in the middle of the bat, maybe not holding the bat firmly. Just going backward. We saw one of the fielders of the CS Kings stick onto those backward catches, but not this time around though. Tries swinging his bat once again. It's in the gaps though. That will be a boundary. Just swinging his bat around, hoping for some quick runs, and that he gets quite easily. Guessing the ball spun a bit more than expected for the batsman. Short appeal there for no result. There'll be a single off the pads as well. Well, he's pulled that away in the gaps, beating the fielder inside circle, wide away from the fielder outside the circle as well. Another boundary in the over. Bit more short pace this time. Ball spun as well, making it easy for the pull shot. Not fully the bowler's fault this time. You've got to play with the spin of the ball. We saw that happen every single ball this over. Pulls it straight. Field runs for it. And he puts it down. Popped out of his hand at the last second. You've got to hold on to those, especially when it's a team like Weairassist and a crucial situation. That was the opportunity for the third wicket. But they live on to bat another over. Halfway done with the run chase. 9 overs done. It's 77 for 2. It was in the hands as well. 72 runs required of 54 balls now for Weairassist. Back after that short break. Definitely a moment for the teams to strategize a bit more on how to carry out the second half of this run chase. Both batsmen facing a couple of balls for themselves, really settling themselves down at those crease. Vaishak coming in this time from the other end. First ball dispatched into the cover region. Flat as you like it. Perfectly in the slot. Agil is not going to say no to that. He's going to take that as an opportunity to boost the scoreboard up. Was a slow one. Tries going once again. This time does not connect. He's playing around with the pace of the ball here, Vaishak. Mixing it up well so far. Well, that is perfectly in the hands. Quick catch taken by the fielder. Safest hands in the house there for the CS Kings. It was cut, but not to the gap, straight to the fielder's hands. It's another wicket falling. Great response here from Vaishak for the CS Kings. Weairassist there, lose their third wicket in this run chase. New batsman now by. He's got a huge responsibility now. 3 wickets falling. Still got an equation. That's very much possible. Just need to play a few overs out now. First ball just struck away. Struck away for a single to get off the mark. Really good length there by Vaishak, you have to say. There's nothing a limited overs batsman can do to those sort of deliveries. Slow through the air, you can't use the pace. The length was pitch perfect, wasn't it? Interesting thing you can figure out by the bowling from Vaishak. He's not really putting a lot of pace into the ball. That means you can't just use the pace as a batsman. You gotta wait for it. You gotta use your own power. Makes life a bit more difficult for the batsman. 10 overs done. It's 85 for 3. Charlie comes in. That struck. That struck hard. I hope he's okay. What a ball that is from Charlie. Looks like it bounced on the seam, making it easier for him to beat the batsman. 2 dots back to back from Charlie to start off the over. Takes the edge. Goes almost right through the hands of the fielder at bracket point. Was an opportunity to get another one, but that will be a boundary. But if it is taken by Akhil, try and cut it away when there's 2-point fielders there. Similar ball to the previous one in line and length. Different outcome though. An appeal by the keeper. No result though. That is some surprising bounce from the pitch. Nothing but helpful for the bowler. Despite that boundary, that is not his fault there. Charlie's been bowling beautifully throughout the over. Can he finish well in his first over of the spell? Missing the ball once again. That is the over done. Just 4 runs coming from it. A lucky boundary indeed. As we come to the end of the 11th over, we have toss from the news of the next match in front of us. The Aging Bulls against the Seahawks. The Aging Bulls have decided to bat first. But before that, we still have a story to complete here. 7 more overs left in this run chase. 60 runs required. Well, the new batsman turns on strike. As I've said before, it's nothing but the lack of pace that Vaishak has. It's making it hard for the batsman. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta nail those lines and lengths. As the limited overs bowler. This time he connects. That'll just be the single. One of the batsmen there, really aggressive for that potential double. Not getting it though. Well, here he is, a straight downtown. Beautiful shot there from Akhil. He's carrying this run chase on one hand. Moving on to 44 of 26 now. Akhil M was in the slot. Stands tall. Hits it straight down the bowler's throat. Tries going once again. And the catch is put down. Another one goes down. Quick throw. But that's not going to get him a wicket. Vaishak has to keep trying for that wicket. That was a beautiful slow delivery. Was in the air for a long time. Fielder was running for it. Looked like he did reach the ball, but not getting his eyes on it though. Continues to fight Akhil M. He's straight on the ground once again. Well, this time he does not get the power like how he did a couple of balls ago. One more ball to go in the over now. Pulls it away. There's no fielder in that region whatsoever. That's going to be a boundary. Positive over here for Weairassist. This time, he manages to get a hold of that pull shot. 12 overs done. It's 103 for 3. They've definitely caught up on the run rate now. 46 required of 36 now. Charlie comes back for another over. Still hitting those lengths like how he did in the previous one. Punches it on the back foot once again. There was an initial aggression for that double. They'll have to settle for that single though. Once again, Akhil drives it to the same fielder for a single. Well, he managed to get some bat on it. That will be a boundary. Using the pace, using the angle of the ball. Bit of a vague delivery there by Charlie. And he gets punished for it as well. Once again, hit the cow point fielder. Another single to end the over. Quite a few runs in that over though. 13 overs done. It's 111 for 3. They're going to have to find a breakthrough anytime soon. They're definitely not going to win by the dot balls. They have to get those wickets down. The equation now, 30 balls, 38 runs. Well, then the man of the hour, Sachu, comes back for his final over. It's going to be a crucial over this one, especially considering he's been bowling phenomenally in his first 3 overs, just conceding 17 runs. Couple of chances, a couple of half chances in his earlier spell. But the real question is, can he do it once again when the team wants him the most? He's got to hold these batsmen down, maybe even take one of them down. Well, he managed to get some bat on it. He did not get all the width he wanted. But he gets enough bat to find the gaps, and in the end the boundary ropes as well. Boundary to start off the over. Tries going aerial once again. Fielder covers off the boundary. He goes back hours. Not enough elevation though. And that is half century for Akhil. A knock of grit and determination from this man. For Weairassist there. 50 of 32. Especially when it matters the most. Can he finish the run chase though? That is what the team wants from him more. Reaching for the ball there, Abhay. Just a single once again. As long as they keep those runs flowing, they will find occasional boundary here and there. It's a free walk, if you think about it right now, for the Weairassist. This is when the CES Kings have to come up with some trick. Much better delivery this time from Sachu. Well, that's gone high. Falling in low man's land. Boundary saved at the very last inch of the boundary rope. It's in the air for a long time. It is a small ground, the Palace Oval. Wondering how no fielders managed to reach it. It is his day. Continues to live on. Akhil. 14 overs done. It's 120 for 3. Cheek at him there. But the batsman Abhay gets a few runs for it. Just the one though. Looking in a good position right now. The Weairassist. Is there a twist in the tail? Maybe. Goes a bit aerial. About the cover fielder. Beautiful shot, you have to say. By Akhil. Just showing a lot of class. Showing the reason as to why he's the only half centurion of this run chase. This time it's straight down. Almost hitting the cameraman in the process. What a shot that is. Right now, I feel like the only agenda on Akhil's mind is to finish this game as soon as possible. Trying not to take it deep. He's going bang, bang right now. Tries to go once again. Does not find the gaps this time though. Pulls it. But the catch is taken. Safe and secure. Abe has to depart. Solid cameo from the man for the Weairassist right there. Trying to play with the spin of the ball. It was there to be hit. Just not getting enough elevation. Feeling not going to make a mistake of that one this time. We've seen a few mistakes from the fielding department of CS Kings, but this time it's not an example of another one of those. 17 to cut off 19 now. Smart stuff by the new batsman. A quicker one there. And a quicker boundary. Quicker way to get on the mark by Krishnan. Just glancing his bat. Beautiful stuff to see. Cheeky. 15 overs done. It's 136 for 4. $13 required of 18 balls now. Quick work by both batsmen to make their wicket safe and still get a run in the process. Charlie comes in at a time where the team wants him the most. They can take any contribution they can from Charlie right now. Hitting that hard length once again, hitting the deck. trying to scoop it away. Christian trying to explore all parts of the ground. He did it previously with that glance. Tries to do it again with a scoop. Does not work out for him though. Swing and a miss there. Was in the slot, it was there to be hit. Misses out though. After that single, it's just been dot balls. Is there any way the CSK bowlers can take this match deep? And the answer is maybe yes, just maybe. Can he finish off without giving a run? That's in the air, it's gone behind. A diving effort, not enough. The boundary is gone. It was a do or die approach by the batsman there, stepping down the track. It bounced, maybe a bit uneven. Fielder just doing a hopeless dive. That definitely eases the minds of the dugout of the Weairassist. We're down to the last 2 overs now. 8 runs required from 12 balls. First ball hit straight. And the slightest of fumbles there makes it easier. Just 2 misfields in the last 2 balls. That's enough to put the Weairassist in a safe spot for this match. 4 more runs required for victory now. This is straight on the ground. And the diving effort is not enough. Weairassist emerge victorious against the CS Kings. They win by 6 wickets despite losing those first 4 wickets. Akhil and the rest of the batting department managed to get that total down within the last 2 overs. Great work in terms of a comeback by the Weairassists. The CS Kings definitely have to review their fielding after this match. I'm assuming that those would be the talks between that team huddle right now. But in the end, the ones that smile are the Weairassists, continuing their form, this time against the CS Kings. That'll be it for the encounter between the CS Kings and the Weairassist. Definitely a thriller. Another story comes to an end in the 6th season of the Spinvic Cup. That'll be it then. Just one more encounter left in the night for us. The pitch is being ready. Let's see what unfolds for us in the final encounter of the day between the Aging Bulls and the Seahawks. Thank you. As we come to the end between the match between the Weairassists and the CS Kings, I'd like to take a moment to present the Man of the Match award. It will be presented by Akhil Jan. The Man of the Match award goes to Akhil M. Kindly requesting Akhil M to receive the Man of the Match award. A brilliant half century in the run chase for the Weairassists, getting the team across the finishing line just in time. A huge congrats to Akhil M of the Weairassists for being the Man of the Match